I don't know what these two are, but if I get down to one, I'll just hint the last one. We had 9 hints, so at some point we're not going to have the ability to collect them, I think. Perhaps. Definitely a couple tricky ones in here. Wow. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Level complete. From detective brother to sister. Email. Nice. Hi sis, I visited Rose. She was happy to see me and I gave her your love. There is something I need to talk to you about. I admit I doubted your woman's intuition. Wait, a man is writing that in an email? Come on ladies, have you ever had a man tell you they doubted your woman's intuition? Actually, I think that the brother might be a little sus. Especially since I learned to focus the hunt on logic and facts. Goes with the job. But my visit with Rose makes me question it all. Something she said bears a striking similarity to a case I'm working. And last night I caught a break. I don't see how the two could be related, yet it seems undeniable. It's hush-hush as long as the case is open. But if I'm right, you'll read about it in the papers. Dear Diary. My friend, the old great man, said thank you for pointing Uncle to the basement. He said it was going to be like a game and I can help with the pieces. I hope Uncle found what he was looking for. I told the great man about the nightmares I had. I dreamed he turned into a screaming skeleton right in front of me and it made me cry. He said I should never be scared by my dreams. I should think of them as a puzzle instead. He said dreams give us a chance to see something in pictures from our heart that we can't understand when we are awake in the day. Welcome in, Paige. Good to see you. He said most people learn to ignore their dreams and lose touch with what their heart is trying to tell them. He said this even happened to him. If I see the skeletons when I go to sleep tonight, I'm supposed to make it like a puzzle and try to pick out the pieces. If I do it right, I'll be able to tell Uncle something about the puzzle when I wake up. I'm supposed to figure out why the skeleton is crying. Why does the skeleton whine? He's whining over the spilt wine. If someone questioned my intuition, they'd be sorry. How can anyone trust a guy's name is Sigmund Fraud? True. Okay, looks like we gotta do this more of this. Cool. Let's see if I can... These are kind of tricky, actually. I wonder if there's a way for me to just... What would this be? I think it's this one. There's the way to... He's skinless? That's why he's whining? Rose on the shoulder of the skull's face. What? That one you meant? Based on what we see, there might be a couple of them here. Kind of digging the music. It's pretty cool. So we're flipping between the doctor, the detective, and Rose. There's another. Speaking of which. Okay, where's this piece? Ba, ba, ba. Couple more to go. Dun, dun, dun. He's got no guts. That's like a dad joke, isn't it? You can see the ghost of John Long Whitebone with the skin of all... What are you doing, Jules? What is that? Okay, where is this one? Gotcha. Okay, we'll hit the last one. It's undeniable now, fits together like a puzzle, and Rose found the keystone piece in her vision of the whining skeleton. Whining, whine. Indeed, there was no accident at the billionaire's mansion. It was that gold-digging wench all along. The place of death was the scene of a crime, and I know how it happened. On my way there to collect some evidence. But how will I explain how I cracked the case? I've got to protect Rose and the family. Anyway, I'd be the laughing stock if I revealed the truth. Let's just say it was an anonymous tip. What are you playing? This is a old game, classic game, Redrum Dread Diary. We're going to be playing doubleheader. We're going to play Redrum number 1 and Redrum number 2. This game came out in 2009. Trust me, you don't want to do the math in your head of how many years old this is. Just don't go there. Don't do it. No. My mom used to sing that to us in October. Oh, neato. Something tells me the bathwater is not supposed to be green. Fair enough. I would agree with that. The sun bonnet is near the... near the basket of towels. Thank you. Yeah, it's... well, ancient would be a strong word. If 2009 is old, what am I? No, we're not doing that game page. We're not playing that game. It's a classic, okay? Let's just use it that way. This game is a classic. It could be Nickelodeon slime. I hadn't thought of that. Looks like we got some ketchup somewhere. How could there possibly be ketchup in here? Dominoes on the center window pane. Was that a lizard? We had a lizard! Yay! Fishing lure. Dragonfly. Apparently we did have ketchup. Okay, let's see if we can find the slipper. If I was a slipper, where would I be? Yeah, I feel like green bathwater, it can't be good. I don't think that's a good thing. Alright, I think we're gonna hint it. On the cuff of the bath. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. Right in time. Slippers on the robe sleeve. Thank you, chat. Daily Dread. Oh, more doom scrolling. Merlot murder solved. Breaking news! In the recent death of our own local tycoon winemaker, police have arrested his fashion model, widow, for murder. This was the 24-year-old that married the 87-year-old, and he magically unalived on day 1. Law enforcement asserts she put cyanide into a specific cask of Merlot reserved in his family for special occasions. Unfortunately, in this case, he drank to his own death. Credit in this goes to Detective Ravenwood, said the mayor. That's what our town can expect, said police work by the numbers, logic, facts, and hard evidence. Yay! Dear diary, my friend the old great man is happy again. Wait a minute. Chat. I think Rose is communicating with dead people. He told me he had a good time playing the game with me, and I did a good job to help solve the puzzle. I'm very happy to see him smile, and I wish he would spend more time together, but he said the time has come for him to go. He wants me to remember him because we won't see each other anymore. He said he's going to a place far away where he can rest, but he will always be close as long as I can remember him. I'll never forget him. I'll make sure to remember. I'll draw his picture so I can always remember when he smiled. Like, she might be only seeing, like, the spirits of you know, people that had tragic deaths, maybe? I don't know. Swan song, killed by piano. It was a horror scene in the elementary school at what was to be a special piano recital for promising music students. One young virtuoso was crushed under a piano during the setup for the performance. It's an unimaginable tragedy, said the school's music teacher. She was best friends with my own daughter, and they were even competing for the same scholarship. Oh, there's motive. The show will go on to honor her memory, said the teacher, and the scholarship will be awarded as she would want. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's get cracking here, chat. Dun, dun. Got myself a rose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the piano crushing a child or a student is not an accident. Sounds like a murder. Maybe that's Rose can only actually talk to murder victims until their murder is solved. Maybe, I don't know. High pump. High heel pump. I assume that's a shoe. Yeah. I love how it's like murder mystery with ghosts. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Flower sifters near the pile of painting. I think I got that one already. Golf club. Hmm. It is pretty darn cool so far. Oh, I hit that one. I thought it might be that. Wait. Wow, that is super blended. I vividly remember that story being told in my psychology class in high school. The incident is a big deal considering how the brain is affected and when it does, if something like that had happened. Ah. How does a school manage to drop a piano on a poor little girl? Interviewed pretty much everyone in a position of authority at the school, and so far the story is consistent. But the music teacher seems a little jumpy. Notes: the girl who was killed was sure bet to win the scholarship, and with her death it went to the teacher's daughter instead. Can't get the image out of my head, seeing that poor girl's legs sticking out from under the smashed piano. No, don't put that in my head. That would give anyone nightmares? Well, too late. Oh, poor girl's legs sticking out from underneath the piano. Oh, here we go. This should be a juicy little email. Ex-wife to ex-husband. Please don't be mad at me. I only want to see our daughter happy and healthy. Remember how we used to talk about how anything was possible and the future seemed endless? Please just consider the things we used to laugh about. Do you remember how they said my grandmother used to talk about visions and later on the things she said would come true? I need you to at least be open to the possibility that there's nothing medically wrong with Rose. She may actually be quite special, more than we ever thought. Please let me see her. I need to talk to her. Please, I'll do anything. Sincerely, your loving ex-wife. Is this the reflection of... I guess we're writing this, right? Because this is... I assume we're... Okay, we look a little scary here. And yes, the teacher is very sussy. Wow. This doesn't seem creepy at all. In a dream, Rose plays for an audience of ghosts. All herself, but her song is out of key. To help her understand her dream, collect the keys. 20 keys, chat. We're only at halfway through the freaking keys. Hmm. Yeah, it sounds like the father, the rich father has custody of Rose, is what I'm getting from the story so far. Yeah. The key's in the shadow of the piano, thank you. So we have 3 more. On the piano chair leg, yep. Good call, right here. And 1 more, we'll just hint the last one. Her arm! Nice. Kayla, welcome in. You're never late, you're always on time. You should know that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, so... But it sounds like the mother knows something about Rose, and the rich father's like, yeah, whatever. Just off to the doctor, fraud you go, you know? Great news, I met a new friend. She's a little older than me and is really great playing the piano. Wow, she can play really good. She's gonna teach me her favorite song. It's called My Vain Hour. Another anagram we gotta solve? Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is a classic game called Redrum, Dread Diary. It came out a few years back. We're about half an hour into the game, but yeah, it's My Vain Hour. This puzzle's kind of neat. I kind of dig this little puzzle. The squares. Actually, this one's a bit tougher. Uh-huh. We got a bunch of skulls. Hmm. Dun dun. Dun dun. Rose is near one of the white keys. I want to see if it'll actually punish us. Doesn't look like it will. Hmm. Yeah, there's no punishment for overclicking, so there you go. Sounds good, Jules. You take care. We're gonna play the piano, yes. I wish. Who in the chat knows how to play the piano well? Or even at all? I'm looking for this one. And then this one. Hmm. And then one more. Level complete. Paige, you can play piano, guitar, and clarinet. Wow, you are a musical talent. Okay, I can only play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Hey, that's a start, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so not that one. Okay, so how would she have died by piano? Something would have, she was crushed by the piano. So... No. Ivory? Human ivory, it sounds like. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Puzzle complete. I went to school for music? Nice. That's cool. Music is painful? What do you mean? You mean learning it is painful. I have a friend who can play the flute beautifully, and her daughter sings and plays the bass. Wow. That's cool. It happened again. Rose was in that trance, kept saying the same thing over and over. It's time. It was my vain hour. Like before, I suspected it's an anagram, perhaps related to the death of the poor piano girl. I fear the worst, for in this case, the implications are truly grisly. If I've unscrambled it right, it says human ivory.